As I hit that, it can be live at any point. Just giving it 30 seconds for the lag here, and yeah, I love that retro TV there. That's I know
Well,
know
it's like I
exactly.
said, I'm a child of the 70s, so it fits.
Totally. Yeah, exactly. So I'm just gonna few seconds away here, and Noreen and I met at Karen McGregor's Rock the Stage in-person course in Calgary last month. She lives in Calgary, Alberta. Noreen is a trained professional organizer, productivity mastery coach, and owner of Organize My Space Calgary. Her specialty is home and office organization and all things productivity. She is committed to transforming how her clients live and work to unlock the freedom and success they deserve. Noreen believes that being organized and highly productive is a game changer for all areas of your life. Noreen specializes in providing professionals, entrepreneurs, and businesses with organizing and productivity services by delivering impactful training and coaching support, improving employee engagement, customer service, and increasing cost savings, which positively impacts business results and profit. So once again, thank you so much for being here live and sharing your expertise and gifts with us, Noreen. And I mentioned to her that I know I'm going to learn from her talk, so I will pass it over to her.
Okay, I will share my screen here with everyone. Cue up the PowerPoint that we will be sharing together. Okay. So let me get rid of this floating bar and let's get going. So thank you so much for that introduction, Scott. And it's great to see you. And I've learned so much today with all of your amazing speakers. So thank you so much. It's been awesome. So I'm going to speak today about simple organizing methods and how those simple organizing methods can help you break the clutter, depression, anxiety cycle. So what is the clutter, depression, anxiety cycle? Well, it's quite simple. Clutter in your environment, it can lead to deepening depression, which leads to increased anxiety, which of course can lead to more clutter and so on. It is a real negative spiral. So the negative impacts of clutter in your environment are it negatively impacts your health, finances, relationships, and of course, your mental health can all be really negatively impacted by clutter. Disorganization, unfinished projects, and clutter all contribute to depression. And even knowing that clutter worsens your depression, it's not always easy to fix, but it's not impossible. So we're going to talk about that today. So a little bit more about me. My story is, as a kid, my mom suffered with depression and anxiety, and that really led to serious chronic disorganization. It's actually not called hoarders. Hoarders is a whole nother level. It's called chronic disorganization. And that really led to deepening her depression the more that chronic disorganization took over our home. And she was really stuck in the clutter, depression, anxiety cycle for decades, many, many years. So at 85, my mom actually released those decades of clutter. So her and I worked together on cleaning, decluttering, organizing, and she broke the cycle. She's actually the reason why I became a professional organizer, because it was so inspiring to me, and I've always loved living in organized ways. So, you know, go mom. If she can do it at 85, anyone can. So there are some things that do prevent you from getting organized, and you can ask these questions to yourself and see if this fits for you. You know, you don't know where to start and you just feel extremely overwhelmed. I hear that from my clients quite a bit. Your mind feels very scattered. There's just so much going on. You just can't seem to handle it all, and your brain, it's just scattered. You can't even think about starting an organizing project. The other thing that can prevent people from getting organized is just having way too much stuff. That is a real problem with how much we consume and shop, and stuff that we don't need. You may find it hard to let go. Some folks really struggle with letting go of things that they paid good money for, or they were a gift, or there's some emotional attachment to certain items. And so letting go can seem like a very daunting task to start. But there is hope. If my 85-year-old mom can do it, so can you. You can break the cycle. So my first bit of advice to you would be, before we get into the simple organizing methods, is visualize how you would want your home to look and feel. So if you are in your living room and you want that space to be a place where you can kick back and watch movies with your kids or your family, or play board games, but it's jam packed with boxes and cluttered, and think about how you want it to for you to feel. Is your bedroom chaotic, lots of clothes everywhere, unfolded laundry, or is it that oasis at the end of the night that makes you feel calm and rested? So visualize every room in your home and how you want it to make you feel. The other thing I would say is to ask for help. Sometimes it is very overwhelming, and I'm sure you have friends or family or even a professional organizer that you could ask for help and support and accountability. So asking for help, reaching out is very important. The other recommendation is to practice letting go. Um, Start small. Start with one little thing that you can put in the recycle bin or in a donation box and send it to charity. The more you practice letting go with little things that you don't mind letting go of, it does retrain your brain. There's been a lot of discussion today about neuroplasticity and retraining your brain, and this is another way that you can do it. So practice letting go. The other thing is, if you get into decluttering and organizing, is to give yourself some grace. It can be a hard process. It can be an emotional process. And so if emotions come up, whatever they may be, just be okay with them. Be good to yourself. Show yourself some grace. And organizing is actually not about perfection. It's about, how does your space function for you? So there are people that like to be on the very minimalist, side of the scale. There are other people that like a little bit more stuff on their shelves or pictures up on their walls, and that is okay, as long as your space is functioning for you and you don't feel embarrassed or shame around, having people in your space, or it's got to function. It's not about perfection. So these are my recommended very simple steps to get organized. And you had mentioned this earlier in the day, Scott, about, how you had overcome this very situation yourself, about starting small, micro steps. Pick one shelf, one drawer to declutter, one small area. Another strategy you can use is, it's called the hula hoop method. So envision, the shape of a hula hoop. And if it's on your desk or in an area, just declutter the size of a hula hoop. That's it. Another strategy you can try is to bin everything in an area, or in a room, and work on just cleaning out one bin at a time. And if there are areas around you that are distracting you or kind of bothering you, or it's as you're working on this one thing, they're bothering you, lay a towel down or a sheet or something down, cover up that area, and use a timer. So do as much as you can in 10 or 20 minutes. A timer is a great way to trick your brain and sort of get you going faster. So if you implement these small steps, what they do is they give you a sense of accomplishment and hope. And what it does is it actually inspires you to tackle other tasks. And believe it or not, you can become addicted to decluttering and organizing. It's a very satisfying feeling. It allows you to release negative thought patterns about, oh, I just can't keep a clean house, or, oh, why can't I do this? It seems so simple. You release those negative thought patterns. You actually improve your lifestyle. Like people that live in more organized spaces they make better food choices, they exercise more, they just live healthier lives. And of course, the ultimate benefit is reducing anxiety and depression. So let this be your new cycle as opposed to the clutter, depression, anxiety cycle. So my gift to you today is I have a great resource for you that if you put it to work for you, it will do amazing things. It is called Keeping Your Home Organized Through Every Season. And in it is strategies for letting go, tips on how to organize, step-by-step instructions, checklists. It's a very powerful tool. It covers every single area in your home. So this is my gift to you today. And how you can get this free guide is you can text me. This is my cell number. So text me with your email address. You can direct message me on Facebook at Organize My Space Calgary. And I will also, if you text or direct message me your email address, I'll send you the guide, but I'll also give you 30 minutes with me. And this is, keep your credit card in your wallet. This is me helping you with starting or what your biggest frustration is. This is you and I talking it through together. So that is my extra gift for you. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope that these gave you some simple strategies to help break that cycle.
Awesome. Good stuff. Thank you very much, Noreen. And yeah, when you talked about hiding stuff, I'll just share a super quick story. I used to have a roommate whose room was chaos, and his way of cleaning the room was to chuck everything in the closet. So I remember one time he showed me his closet, and it was like eye level with stuff.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
But yeah, Noreen's amazing at what she does, and thank you for your generous gift. And for those of you who resonate with what she shared, I highly encourage you to reach out to her, because I know for me, I used to have a spa membership before this pandemic. And of course, spas are a very clutter-free area. And my room isn't like a spa. And I admit my room has clutter. So clutter has a massive impact on our mental health. And thanks again so much for being here live today, Noreen. And
you're very welcome.
Take care and be well.
Thank you. You too, Scott. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.